Hello, here at 609 Clara in the Skinker de Bolivar neighborhood, St. Louis, Missouri. We have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, first floor condo, which is in this complex here. And it is essentially the entire front part of this building to about that second bay window and back, all the way over to the edge of the building here. So we'll take a look upstairs and see what that looks like. Looking around, you can see the original cornicing up top. Original stonework. This building was built in 1913. So we're talking about 10 years after the World's Fair, and there were some important changes that were happening at this time in history. So during this time, we had a situation where people were living alone or in smaller households. Looking here, you can see the marble entryway. And the original hexagonal tile, which was very common at this era. So this time we were having a situation where people were living in households that were smaller, where they weren't having to live with their parents. So younger couples were starting out on their own, single people were buying or moving into their own places, and therefore a lot of apartments and condos became, mainly apartments at that time that were for rent, became popular. Later, in about the 60s, 70s, 80s, the apartments started to become sold as condos. So most of the floor plan on these dates from the 80s or 90s when these buildings were reconfigured. Coming in here, we have the entryway. Looking on into the living room. There is a decorative fireplace, non-functional. You can see the dining room through here. This living room has an addition on the front, which is the sunroom. Originally, probably would have had screened windows, floor to ceiling in here to try to catch some breeze back before they invented air conditioning. As you can see, it's being used as an office at the moment. So that would be another use here. We could have doors, French doors put up here in order to section that off and make it into another office. Good sized dining room. Open to the kitchen. There's a little bit of space here for a bar top, couple of stools, that's the word I was looking for. Cabinets above. Looking down, all the cabinets in good condition. Dishwasher and refrigerator. Microwave and stove, all the basics there. In these condos, as typical, we have air conditioner and HVAC. Air conditioner is outside, obviously, but the HVAC is in the unit. It's not in the basement. Almost all of these have in-unit utilities. And then we have the water heater here. Coming back around, we have the owner's suite, and this actually is more of a suite because we have the other sunroom on this side. This probably would have been originally set up as 2 separate apartments. This is what I'm kind of thinking, that have been combined into one very large unit when the building was condoed a while back. So we have a nice bedroom here with a king-size bed. So there's room on either side of that, which is good. Good amount of space in the closets too. And we do have our own bathroom in this unit. Vanity with granite tile and a shower stall, which looks good. See if I can get that There we go. Back out a little bit. And then we do have 2 other bedrooms. I will point out we have hardwood floors. On the wood is hardwood that we're seeing here. It's modern hardwood. It's not the original. Again, since it was a converted floor plan, all the flooring that was put down was new because the floors and hallways would have been in different places previously. Second bedroom here. Carpet in the bedrooms, as you can see. Third bedroom across the hall. And then the second bathroom. So we're very close to Washington University and to all the hospitals. One of the benefits of a property like this is if you're looking to attend graduate school or have a child who is, or are a med student or resident doctor, it would be convenient to be able to have a roommate. You both would have your own separate office spaces because, again, there's this space, and then there's the one in the other bedroom, and you have extra bedroom space and the ability to subsidize it yourself. You can rent out the room to another student and be able to live very economically. We have a back door, which is typical of these buildings. It's just basically a service exit, which goes to the rear of the property. And to the alley that way. Or looks like someone's built a little patio down here, which you could probably take control of if so desired. Hope you've enjoyed the tour. Please remember to like and subscribe, and let us know if there's any other properties you'd like to see. Thank you.